I already have 6 Satoru Gojos. Do I need to do a review on another one? Yes, I do. Let's start the show. Yo, what's happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back to another episode of The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. So if you like to see when I see, and you like to go where I go, hit that like and subscribe button, get notified when we have new videos. And if you're doing that already, thank you so very much. As I said in the intro, I've already got 6 Gojos. Do I need another one? I absolutely do. And so we're going to be looking at today, we're going to be looking at the Anime Heroes Satoru Gojo Holo Purple Edition. So we've already seen all of the Anime Hero ones, and so we're going to look at the Holo Purple one, see if it's great, see if it's good. Someone asked, can you do a review on it? I'm doing it today. So let's go to my lab and let's do it. Would you say I have a little bit of a Gojo problem? Yes. So here are all the Gojos that I have, and we've got one more sitting in that box behind all of them. But yes, I have a little bit of a Gojo problem. He's one of my favorite characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. Currently, as of the anime, he is sealed away in the prison realm. But if you've read the manga, you do know what happens as the manga is over. Manga, however you pronounce it, tomato. But that does not stop me from reviewing this figure. So it's new by Anime Heroes, and I'm going to move all the rest of these Gojos out of the way. Boom, boom, and then they all go fall. They go fall down. They fall down big. But we'll get that one here. We'll put that there. We'll move the camera up a little bit and down so we can take a better look at this box. So from Anime Heroes, as y'all know, I've done an Anime Heroes Gojo before in my Gojo comparison, which was this one right here. Now this one is the Holo Purple version, so him without his blindfold, doing his Holo Purple cursed technique on that. So got this off of Amazon. I think it was only $15.99 when I picked him up. He was on sale, so really good bargain. Most of the time these figures come in at $21.99. But love the artwork. How you can see those very vivid blue eyes. There it is on the back, and there's all of those figures from Anime Heroes. I've done a review on every single one of them. I'll put a link in the description down below of that playlist so you can watch all my Jujutsu Kaisen figure reviews, and then here on the side it says something. But what we want to do is get it out of the box. So through the magic of time lapse, let's do that. And here he is out of the box onto my table, Satoru Gojo Holo Purple. So far, first impressions out of the box, he was a little bit loose. His head was off, things were out of place, and here he is. So it was almost like the box had already been opened, but it had not. So whoever packed it did not do a good job. And so what you get inside of the packaging, you do get the Holo Purple effect right here. That you kind of put on his hand. So there it is, this nice little tiny purple effect there. And if y'all don't know what his Holo Purple technique is, it's when he takes his first technique, which is blue, and then of course his reverse technique, which is red, and he combines them, and this is like his ultimate one, Holo Purple, which is super powerful, and first reveals it in the first season, and takes out Naname with that with that big blast on that. So and then you get two open-handed fists of fury right there, and then of course you do get the figure itself. Now the cool thing is all the other accessories for the Anime Heroes Gojo will work with this Gojo, and we're going to see if I can kind of head swap them too as well. That might work too, so we'll see what happens. But let's bring in the figure for a little bit of a closer inspection, and we bring in the light a little bit more for illumination. And pop that up, and there we go. We take a look. The big thing is the face is what everyone wants to see, and I thought they did a pretty decent job at this face. It has the big blue eyes. There's no like overspray or anything like that. The only thing with the anime heroes is just the glossiness of the face, but I do love the hair and the way the hair is down, and I'll show you with one of my other Gojos what I'm talking about on that. So, but of course the uniform, very nice. There's lots of joints and things, and then of course the shoes, the pants, everything looks really good, feels really good, feels just like those anime hero figures that we've had before. Now that Anime Heroes Gojo was my comparison between that and the figure arts. That's my most popular video I have out right now. It's got, I think, like 160,000 views. So hopefully this will get at least a couple thousand, maybe two. But that is how he looks. And so from a height standpoint, what we're looking at before he falls, height standpoint, stand up, Gojo. Stand up, Gojo. He's like leaning over. There we go. What you're looking at is about 6.5 inches tall on that. So when we bring in the first Anime Heroes figure, and so we'll kind of bring these two together, and they're almost the same size except the hair. You can kind of see he's just a hair taller, this one right here. But if you bring them in closer, everything again looks like it's the same body, same shoes, everything is the same body. They just replaced the head. They both feel about the same, so both Anime Heroes feel about the same. And like I said, you can use the hands from this one on to this guy too as well. But that's that. And then of course the figure arts one that we did the comparison with on the earlier video, so you can kind of see the difference in the look here. This one's going to be more detailed. It's a lot more expensive of a figure. Right now it's out of print, so it's about $150, $200 figure. But when I picked it up, it was like only like $50. But this, if you're looking for a good representation of Gojo, I think this might be a really, really good one if you like it. Articulation-wise, you have articulation in the neck, the head's on a ball, then you have the arm does go way, way, way up. You have this kind of movement with the arm, so it's like a butterfly and a top fly. You have this rotation here. You also have more than a 90-degree bend, so you can go full circle with that. You do have I believe there's an ab crunch in there. Yep, there's a little bit of an ab crunch, a little bit of a twist that you can do, and then the legs. I will not make the same mistake of breaking the legs off of this one. You can kind of almost Jean-Claude it. You get to the front. You can do a little bit of the back. Just this gets in the way, so you got to kind of flip that up a little bit. You do have more than a 90-degree bend there. You have the hip drop, and then you do have a little bit of a twist on that. And then the foot, you do have, it's on a ball joint there too as well. So you do have lots of articulation standpoint moments here with this, so that you can make him do the hollow purple kind of technique if you want to on that. So you can just adjust the arms however you want, so that he can kind of just do that, kind of what he does best. And so the way you put it on, there's a little hole on this guy. You just got to find it. Just got to find the hole. There it is. And it just pops on. And I may have it on backwards. So there we go. It just pops on. And now you have hollow purple on that. So with him doing that little cool technique there. So very, very cool. So same articulation and things like that. So, but yeah, if we compare him to my other Gojos, of course, this is the other Anime Heroes right there. And then of course we have the SHFiguarts. This one's one of my favorite Gojos. One of my also newer favorites. This is the Yolo Park. It's a little bit taller. See if I can get him standing correctly. There we go. Yellow Park. I have several other SHFiguarts one, but we'll bring in the biggest Gojo that I have, and that is the Awesomeness Toys, which that's how much taller he is. And my anime heroes Gojo fainted from the height of that Gojo. He's like, oh my god, he's so big. But that is all my Gojos in a row. But that is the anime heroes Hollow Purple Gojo in a nutshell. And Gojo in a nutshell is kind of like him in the prison realm. Help, I'm in this prison realm. How do I get out of this crazy prison realm? But let's get back with Jimmy in his final thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and take some pictures, do some really cool stuff, get some really poses that you like to see at the end of this video. But we'll talk about my final thoughts on this anime heroes Gojo. So my final thoughts on Hollow Purple Anime Heroes Gojo. Here he is. This is probably the pose I will be keeping him in. I haven't decided if I want to keep that this way or I want to kind of turn it upside down, or this way. I don't know which way is right side up and upside down, so we'll just continue to play with it to figure it out. So there, boom. I think he looks really, really good. I mean, for a $16 figure that I got from Amazon, $15.99. Gosh, yeah, he's a definite buy. For $20, if you are needing a good Jujutsu Kaisen figure of Gojo, this is a good one to go with, as well as this one. This is the other Anime Heroes one, but which one to get? That would depend. Do you like blindfold or no blindfold Gojo? Because the only thing this one comes with that this one does not is this purple and this extra hand. What I do love is if you get both of them, you have all the extra hands, all the things you can kind of kit, you can swap heads, you can do whatever you want to on them, because they are virtually the same body, just different heads and a different hand on it. So that's the really cool thing. So the bad thing about this, again, the face sculpts just ain't quite right. I mean, it still looks good, but it's just not quite as good as, let's say, Figuarts here. That face sculpt looks awesome. So when you look at the two, I mean, which one do you like better? I mean, some of y'all may prefer the anime heroes, but I prefer the Figuarts, especially with those eyes, the blue eyes that just pop. Whereas these eyes don't pop quite as much as these ones here. Of course, the Figuarts figure you're gonna pay a premium for right now, because this is out of stock, out of production. You're looking at $150, $200 for this guy. If you can find him when he was in production, you were looking at about $60, $50, $60 when I got him back in a year and a half ago. But for those that are Gojo fans, or those are Jujutsu Kaisen fans or anime fans, and you're looking for a really, really good figure for a good budget, I think you can't go wrong with this. This you should probably start seeing in some of your other local toy stores. But like I said, I got mine on Amazon there. So are there any other different figures that are just better? Yellow Park makes a really, really great figure for about $25. You can find them on AliExpress right now. And I think they make a really good Gojo figure as well. Just he's a little bit taller than all the rest of your figures, so you're gonna probably not be able to scale well if you have anime heroes or Figuarts or anything like that. Yellow Park only scales with Yellow Park. But as a collector of Gojos, with this being now my 7th Gojo, I'm very happy with this figure, and I think you would be too. On a scale of good, bad, awesome, I think this thing is pretty awesome. There's just a couple QC issues with the face. Mine has a little bit of a loose head. But other than that, this is a great figure. But that's all I got to say about him. So if you enjoyed this video, consider giving a super thanks or becoming a member of this channel if you're enjoying the video content and the footage from this channel. You can do that right down below. Become a member anywhere from 99 cents a month up to $1 million a month. No, I'm just kidding, not $1 million. But thank you for those that are my members. I have 5 right now, so that's really cool. But tune in next time when we do talk about something else good, bad, or awesome. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. You are my special. We'll talk to you later.